Hey everybody, thank you for joining, and I am excited that you are in the second phase of the menopause program. I am stoked to be helping you guys, and this is a privilege really to help you. And so in phase two, we're going to have another challenge around protein. And the goal is to eat protein for 14 days in a row, and you're going to have it at every meal. And we're going to talk about why that's so important. And I will post how you earn your points and how many points you need to win the challenge and the prize at the end. Okay, but the focus of this talk is on protein, why it's so important, how much you should have, what it is, and how often. Okay. So I'm just going to look at my notes over here quickly. So um, the research has proven to us that more protein helps minimize muscle loss, maintains mobility, and reduces the risk of fractures. And so as we age, we need more protein to combat the effects of aging, but also research is showing us that we're actually eating less when we should be eating more. Okay. And the eating protein is going to help support lean muscle mass, which is going to help with strength. It helps boost your metabolism, which will help in weight management. And even when you eat protein, the body burns 3 times as many calories digesting protein as it does if you were eating a carbohydrate or a fat. So we're going to walk through what your proteins are, which are your meat sources and some others that we'll talk about. Your carbs are like your bread, rice, potato, berries, fruit. And then, of course, your fats are your nuts, your seeds, avocado, olive oil, that kind of thing. Anyways, yeah, so you will burn more calories just by eating protein, and it helps build muscle because all your muscles are built from a protein pool called the amino pool in your body. It enhances energy, and it can also help reduce sugar cravings. And Lucy, I'm going to call out somebody who was in phase one. We just had a wrap up like 2 days ago, and I remember her saying when she finished phase one of the biggest things was her reduction in sugar cravings, which she was so surprised about. And I meant to mention this in our call that I wondered if it was because of the increase of protein. And I forgot to say that, so I will say it now. Um, and the protein is going to help us build bone and protect us from osteoporosis. So, any of you guys who are out there who are suffering with osteoporosis as we get older, protein will help, as will your weight training. In fact, I just got a text from a friend who was going to the doctors, and it was about osteoporosis, and I wanted to know what the doctor told her. And she said, "Oh, you were right. I have to do strength training, increase my vitamin D, increase my protein." So, boom. All right. So, what are protein sources? And you guys probably know this, but I felt I want to go through it to make this talk complete. Salmon, tuna, and shellfish. Salmon is like a superpower because all the omega-3s in it's super good for you. Chicken, turkey, beef, eggs, particularly omega-3 eggs, are very important because of that healthy fat that's in there. Low-fat Greek yogurt, low-fat cottage cheese. I would strongly encourage you to go with the low-fat version, not the no-fat version. And even the naturopath that I work with said the same thing and tells me to tell our clients this. The no fat, if all the good stuff's been stripped out, like you might as well be eating air, like we need those healthy fats. So 1 or 2%. I even like 14%, 11%. They're harder to find, but I do like them. They're very rich and yummy. Pork, bison, venison, tofu, for plant-based gals out there. And then I also would say protein supplements is another superpower. It's super easy to get your protein through the protein powders. You can get a really good vegan protein powder. A good tasting vegan protein powder is hard to find. So if you need help in that space, let me know because I love the one I use and I can get you a discount on it. I would also include the Greek yogurt as a superfood. All the vitamins and minerals you get from that is just amazing. And you can add your berries in there and a little bit of granola. I love that for my snack. So those are your protein sources. How much protein you should be eating is about 30% or a third of your total calories. Now, that is applicable if you're logging. And if you know how many calories you're eating, your protein target should be 30% of that. If you're not logging, then you can use your hand. So the palm of your hand, not your fingers, the size of your palm, the thickness of your palm. Like if it's chicken, beef, that's a portion for a female. That's a portion of protein. Half a cup, 3/4 of a cup for the Greek yogurt, 1 scoop to 2 of your protein powders. It depends how hungry you are and how big you are, like how many calories you need, how active you are. So I can't give exact numbers, but roughly speaking, and I do find for fish, I need a little bit more than the palm size because it's just not enough. But that's how much protein you should be having. And you should have protein at every meal. That helps with insulin. And we know as we grow older, we get more prone to insulin resistance. So the protein will help offset that. Even the naturopath I work with, if I'm working with pre-diabetic, not that you're pre-diabetic, but if I'm working with people who have insulin issues, she has me instruct them to eat protein at every meal. So game changer, you guys. So that's why the challenge is eat protein 14 days in a row at every meal to earn your points. Let me know if you got questions, and good luck with the challenge, and I will see you guys soon. Bye-bye.